so we know what is data and what is this mark cart is. Now we need to know what is filters and pages. Okay, let's create one graph, maybe segment or ship mode wise sales. Let's create it. And maybe sales. It's a random one. And let me apply filter on this data. If I wanted to apply filter on this data, let's say I just wanted to know those detail of ship mode. Let me just put it like any category here, subcategory. Okay, look here. Once I click on, once I select the subcategory, so I got filter of subcategory. Let's see. I just wanted to see the data of accessories, only accessories. So I'm pressing OK. Now this ship mode voice sales, it's a data of only accessory. So how many accessories? What is the ship mode of accessories? Basically, the most is standard class, and then second class, and then same class, and then first class for accessories. Lot of things using this filter box. So we have same options like edit filter, and let's say if I want to see everything apart from bookcases and chair, I just need to exclude this, and now press OK. It is same like whichever filter we have in data source. It's exactly same. Okay, let me see if I wanted to select maybe the dates. So I need to just pick the date, drag it into what filter box. Now I need to click on the year. Next, I just wanted to see the ship mode wise sales of 2014, and I need to press OK. So two filter is on. One is the year filter and other one is subcategory filter. Let's pick another one, maybe the numerical data. Let's say the sales is already there, right? So maybe the quantity. Okay, sum of quantity. So maybe I want maximum quantity, let's say. So maximum quantity. So I wanted to know the data, whichever subcategory has maximum quantity, like let's say at most or at least 13. So show me the detail of those category which has maximum at least 13 quantity. So I'm getting data along according to filters. I can play around with these filters. So show filters. I can get the detail. 1 second. Okay, so whatever I apply now, so I can get in here. Here, see this thing, this slider get popped up, and I can slide down according to my choice. Like if I wanted to say maybe 13, I wanted to see 13 to 14, so I can just slide down. If let's say year, so I want to click on here, like right click on here and choose this show filter. Then I'm getting this box, check box. So again, here also I can play around. Like I just wanted to see 12 and 13 data. I just wanted to see 11 data, and I want to say all data. Depend upon me. I can play around with all these filters and check all the necessary analysis, and which are giving me, the great results. I can, stick around with that. Okay, now what? So
there is no such
in this worksheet, this filter is on. If I wanted to apply this filter, maybe apply this filter in all other field, all using this data source. So I wanted to apply this filter in all over my data source, so I have to click on this, or just for this worksheet, so it will remain same only. Okay, so even I can from here also I can, change my measures. So I have choose maximum. So let me see, maybe the average quantity. What is the average quantity of all the ship modes? So I wanted to select again this, right click on this, not on this, on maximum. It's gone. 1 second. I need to click on quantity in filter. So again, it's got picked, right? The average quantity. I can change the measures from here, whichever measures. Okay, so this is all about it. We will see in further lectures what is this column is. We don't have here. So, okay, now what? Okay, now we'll see what is pages. You get to know what. Okay, now we are going to see about the pages. But before that, let's learn one more thing. I think I forget to tell you something. Okay, so you've seen this, right? If I wanted to see ship mode wise everything, so I put what? The measure names. Here I have this column called measure name. So I need to select this measure name and put into column. Now I'll get all the things, whichever is present to discount, profit, quantity, and sales. Everything I'll get everything in ship mode wise. Getting it? So it's a shortcut basically. If you wanted to apply something in all the measure columns, you can use measure names likewise. Okay, now so I'm just removing it. I will play with one data only. Okay, now this is done. So let's maybe put some graph. I think this one is better. Okay, I'm just making it quiet. Okay, this one is better now. Okay, let's put something on pages. Maybe I wanted to see ship mode wise sales of 2011. Okay, I need to, see this. So I'm just picking any date and putting it into pages. Then now what happened? The slicers are coming into my frame. So let's say I just want drop down list. I don't want this slider. Look, changing according to my choice. If I wanted to see the detail of 2012, now the graph is changing. If 13, now the graph is changing, and now 14, now the graph is changing. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm putting, slicer. This part is nothing but slicing. Okay, so let's say I don't want this history. I don't want even this, whatever this is, and the play button thing. So just click on this, customize it, and do not show history control. The history control vanished. Do not show playback control. The playback is vanished. I even don't want this slicer because it is of no use. Like I think for year and date time kind of thing, the drop down list and then the slicer, I think the drop down list is the best option. So I don't want even, I wanted to get rid of this slicer. So how can I get rid of this slicer? It's simple. You have to click on this arrow, customize it, and look, show page slider. Just remove it. The slicer get removed. And maybe customize it, read out. So I do want read out. So just keep it that way. Now I can select any row, like select the data of 2014. I can select. It's what I am creating interactive sheet. This is nothing but interactive, right? I have freedom to choose whichever year I wanted to pick and choose. Getting it? So pages are used to do that things. Let me show. Let me see if I don't want maybe year. I want month wise and year wise. So I can choose month and year. Now I can choose. I have lot and tons of options to choose from. This. Let me see just the month. Okay. So I have a slicer for month, and maybe I can put another date column in page. Okay, now. So let's keep it that way only. Let me see if we can do that or not. Let me put it. Let me put, okay, we can put only one slider one time. We cannot put two sliders or two pages. We cannot create two pages on same time. Okay. Mm. You can even filter out this thing. Huh? So just click on the filter. Let me say I don't want it to see 2014 into this page. So just apply OK. Now look at here. 2014 is vanished. It's not visible. So why? Because I filter out the 2014 from pages. Here. Okay, so I can even apply filters on my pages. If I wanted to, get rid of some, I don't want maybe 2013 and 14. Let's do one thing. Let's apply filter on maybe a country. So what I'm doing, I'm just picking the country column and, drag and drop on pages. Okay, now I can, I'm having, I can even get the shift mode, or let's pick another column maybe which is more useful, or we'll get some insights. Or let's say subcategory will be the best column, I think. Let's do it. Maybe graph. Okay, so I think graphical data is definitely not good. Or maybe you can select the category. Let's select the category. Where is this category? Category is here, right? So why should I pick the category? Yeah. Okay. Now I think I'm getting some better results. Or just mentions. Okay, I think I'm getting some best results here. Okay, you can see the graph, right?
Yeah.
Or I wanted to put this country into pages. Okay, I don't want graph here. Remove this. I don't want this. Remove this. I want this category into. Okay, now you can see. Maybe this is. What's happening? I wanted to- Okay. Now I can clearly see. Okay. I think this tabular form will be the great representation apart from bar graph. So if I wanted to choose maybe country, any country, I can pick any country. Maybe I wanted to see the data of Hong Kong. So I'm getting data of Hong Kong. If I want to pick data maybe of Cambodia. Now my data is, clearly visible. It is changing according to whichever country I have chosen. Maybe the Japan. So I think in Japan, technology is doing great. Let's see what about our India. So I think in India, again, technology and along with technology, furniture is doing great. What about Afghanistan? I think Afghanistan furniture is doing very great. Like even the sales. So the this color indicate means what less amount of sales. And Indonesia is somewhere around here in terms of sales, and in terms of the volume you can clearly see. I think technology is doing better compared with other categories. So you can put slicer on any column, and if I wanted to filter out some details, maybe I don't wanted to see the maybe I just want top. Let's filter the data according to top 10, or maybe now I can able to see top 10 countries only. Here you can see I'm able to see top 10 countries only who are giving me, some of sales. Okay, clear? Okay. So this is all about this page. The whole page is complete, right? So now you just do one thing, and I'll give you one assignment. What kind of assignment I'm going to give you? Um, so use the superstore data set only. This data.
Okay.
Suppose come up with 5 different questions. Come up with the questions like using 3 sheets, whichever we have. We have 3 sheets, right, in our data. One sheet only. So using
Yeah.
3 of this sheet, what kind of question you can, what kind of answer you will, which answer or which question is beneficial to the client. So think about that and come up with 5 different questions using this data set only. Help you to brush up a lot of things, because we as analyst, we need to come up with all this data set using joins and what is this new union, and we can just connect all these 3 data set together and then play around, and we'll form a small dashboard of also.